My head down, I said, make it work.
Julian Champagnie went undrafted. Fast forward 4 years, Julian Champagnie is going to the finals. Not only is he going to the finals as a mere participant, he's going to the finals as one of the most important and valuable pieces of the San Antonio Spurs offense, to be specific. Julian Champagnie has had great games, including Game 7 and Game 5 against the defending champions in Oklahoma City Thunder, OKC. Julian Champagnie scored 20 points in Game 7 and also had 22 points in Game 5. But also, Julian Champagnie has had great games against the Wolves, scoring 18 points in Game 6 and 17 points in Game 1. Julian Champagnie is doing all of this in a team that's filled with players that can score the ball. Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama, Stefan Castle, Vassell, and Johnson, the sixth man of the year. But 3 years ago, February 14, 2023, while you and I were receiving gifts, flowers, hugs, and kisses during the Valentine's Day, Julian Champagnie received bad news. Julian Champagnie was waived by the Philadelphia 76ers so that the team could sign Mark McClung. 2 days later, the Spurs claimed him on a two-way where he played in the G League and also found his way to the first team. And as of March this year, 2026, Julian Champagnie has played the most games for the San Antonio Spurs. Julian Champagnie is second in blocks and third in steals. Journey hasn't been the easiest. Julian Champagnie averaged 18 minutes in his first season, 19 in his second, 23 in his third, and 27.6 career high minutes this season. But also, Julian Champagnie has improved his points, going from 6 points to 9 points, and this year he's shooting his career high 11 points in a team that's filled with stars. Champagnie is shooting 38.1 3-point percent. While everyone is happy that Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs are going to the finals and have a legitimate chance of winning it all, it's very fitting that we should remember the journey of Julian Champagnie.
2023. Take me back to 2023 when you got, and Victor even talked about it when you got cut by the Sixers.
Yeah.
And being able to join this organization since then, and obviously throughout this whole series, and big shot after big shot, especially tonight with 6 3-pointers. Talk to me about your emotions back then, and 3 years later, did you ever imagine being in this situation with this franchise when you got signed?
Yeah, I mean, back then, being, what was I, 22, I think I was. I thought it was over. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was always told how small the window is to kind of put your foot and get your foot in the league and stay there and make a career for yourself. So get an opportunity only in the G League and then getting waived with no warning, no nothing, explanation or anything. It was tough. It was tough for a 22-year-old kid who was just thinking, I was going to chase my dreams and telling myself you could do this.
It's a journey that's filled with resilience and character and not giving up.
Obviously I had no clue where I was going to end up. My agent told me it could be anywhere. It ended up being San Antonio. I just put my head down and said, make it work. Whatever they give you, make it work. Whatever they need you to do, make it work. And just find that spot in the team. I feel like the best thing about me is I try to just fit in where I can. And I think that's what I did when I got here, and it's been treating me good so far. I can't complain about it. I love my teammates, love the coaching staff, love everybody at the organization. It's a great place to be. I don't think that there's no better place that I could be, honestly and truly. So, big shout out to the San Antonio Spurs, taking an opportunity to kid from Brooklyn.